I'm surprised it's taken this long. I'm surprised it took this long. If you do not know, I don't know, most of y'all probably do know, but if you do not know, today in D.C., two National Guard members and a detainee, someone that they had detained and in their custody, were fired upon. Now, the reports of what has happened to these victims, we don't really know. We're hearing conflicting reports. We're hearing that the two National Guardsmen were fired upon and were dead. Then Kash Patel and his merry band of idiots walked it back, saying, no, they're just in critical condition. Now, supposedly, they're dead again. I'm not really sure the condition of the National Guardsmen, if they are alive or if they're not. My question is simple. What did you think was going to happen? Tangerine Palpatine has declared himself king, okay? And he has decided to send his Gestapo out to go after people. The President of the United States of America does not care about law. He does not care about fucking order. If he cared about law and order, he would not be an adjudicated rapist. He would not be a 34-time felon. He definitely wouldn't be a pedophile who is, in my opinion, in my honest opinion, I think, is running the largest sex trafficking ring we have ever seen out of our own federal fucking government, while he sends out Gestapo to go kidnap black and brown people. Send them out with no identifying markings, sending them out in unmarked vehicles, sending them out where they're fucking masked up, yanking people up off the street, 80-something% of whom posed absolutely no threat to our country. They are innocent. There have been actual citizens rounded up in this. There have been green card holders round up in this. And we have thousands upon thousands of detainees missing. We don't know where the fuck they are. Their family doesn't know where the fuck they are. What the fuck did this president actually think was going to happen when he sent his Gestapo out in a country that has more guns than it does humans living in it? This was going to happen. This was a matter of time. And I would like to remind the president of the Heritage Foundation, who stated that this would remain bloodless for as long as the left allowed it to be. Well, blood has been spilt, and that blood was on your hands. It is on the President of the United States' hands. And what he's doing right now, by sending even more Gestapo in there, is going to end up with more body bags. That's what this is going to end up to be like. He's going to send his Gestapo out there, guns a-blazing. Mark my fucking words. What happened today should not have happened. Those National Guards should have never been put in that fucking situation. I'm sure those National Guard members would much rather be at their real job, getting paid, going home to their families every night, instead of out there playing Gestapo for the fucking goddamn pedophile in chief. Get him and his administration the fuck out of there. This is not what America is supposed to be. This is what Nazi Germany was. We stated after World War II, we stated when we went into the UN, that never again would Nazis have a safe place to fucking hide. And that meant not even the presidency. Americans, y'all best, we got to stand up. We have got to stand up. We have got to stand against this. We have the power. The only reason why we are continuing to be governed this way is because we consent to it. Frederick Douglass said it best. You want freedom without conflict? Then you want crops without tending the soil. You want the oceans without the mighty roars of its many waters. You want rain without thunder and lightning. Power concedes nothing without a demand. It never has, and it never will. Find out what any people will quietly submit to, and you have found the exact measure of injustices and prejudice that will be heaped upon them until it is either met with words or blows or both. Power concedes nothing without a demand. It is time for the American people to start demanding. Demanding that this illegal administration is not only kicked out, but also held accountable, legally speaking. And then we need to get in there and clean house, because there's a lot of people in the administration and the Supreme Court that this tainted, this tyrannical government has installed. This is asinine. This is ridiculous. This was waiting to happen. Understand that this was going to happen. He was going to send them out there and keep sending them out there until this happened, and it has happened. It's going to get worse, and it's going to get worse very quickly, because this fucking administration has no regard for human life.